Back now at 7:13. If you look out your window for a second, you'll see perhaps that snow is already falling. We're getting snow today. Sam will be back with a check on the forecast in a second. Joined this morning by Nick Torello, who's got some tips on how to get the car ready. It's not too late, right? We can run outside right now. Maybe if we have a garage.
Hopefully you're not going to be driving too much today. But coming into the winter weather, we always know, and your station's done a great job, you talked about it before, being prepped for the winter. Simple things that are so easy. Winter wiper blades, which, you know, this is what a standard wiper blade is on a car. The winter wiper blades, you know how it builds up. Huge difference. Makes safer driving. We never know when it's going to happen. Simple, a snow blade. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty sitting around in everyone's trunk.
How many people on Tuesday, and I know because I heard from a lot of people who did this, they knew snow was coming on Tuesday, yet that was nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found, and yet they'll find it in spring when they do some more cleaning, so they buy another one, right? We all go through the same thing.
Yeah, I must have about 15 of those in my garage right now.
But little things like that, like if you had in your car a winter blade, jumper cables, which we hope you never have to use, but you might be helping someone else out. So that's what the key is. And a lot of people overlook little things like your battery or your tires. You know, we're used to all-season tires on these cars. Right. But there is a big difference. In the last few years, we've had some true winters where we're driving in winter weather.
No doubt about that.
And there is a big difference. And a true winter tire is going to give you traction, especially in cold, cold weather. You know, sometimes the rubber acts differently when it gets down to, like, the last few days been 20 degrees at night, 18 degrees.
And it's been a couple days in a row.
Yes. So the roads are frozen. You know, you're driving around a big refrigerator in the winter. I mean, you're getting your car in the morning, you're shivering, or you've turned your car on earlier. So a true winter tire is something. So a lot of us tire dealers, automotive dealers, we're all telling you the same thing. Prep, be prepared. Have the simple things in your car and be ready for winter.
You talked about the battery. That's one of those things that you don't know until it goes a lot of times. Is there anything you can do to kind of get yourself prepared?
Thankfully now, and I bet you every garage that every one of your viewers goes to has something like this. It's just a simple tool that will test your battery in less than a minute, and it'll give you the condition of your battery for your car. And I don't know of anyone that even charges for it. So it's something quick that you can go in. It's huge. And there's nothing wrong to ask for it when you're getting your oil changed or getting your tires rotated. I'm sure they'll do it for you. Give you a quick printout like this, and then you'll be ahead of the game.
Worst case scenario is you come out of work, your car's been sitting in the parking lot for 8-9 hours, you get in there, nothing happens.
You better hope that you're coming out of work with somebody and those cables are ready and stuff. That's right.
Yeah, exactly. That's the big thing, and it's not too late if there's some simple things, you know, go find one of these in your car. What is the most common mistake that you find people are making, or they come into a shop and they don't have or they're not ready for?
Two things they're not ready for. You hit on it with the battery, but the second thing is people don't take care of the air pressure in their tires, which makes a big difference for driving, for simple things like fuel mileage, but for traction. The tire was made to have a certain amount of air pressure in it and give you the best traction you could have.
Yeah, you know what, I just got myself a new car recently, and it told me that my tire needed to get some air in it. My old car didn't have that, and most cars out there don't have that. So what do you do there? How do you know when it's a little bit low?
Well, you know what? There's no way to just look at it. You have to have an air gauge. There's all kinds. There's something simple as this. This is both a light and air gauge. And we've all seen the things where you want to, like, maybe get yourself out of a car.
Also, I think it fills cavities, right?
Yeah, you can bring that to the dentist. But simple things like that. So, you know what? Be prepared.
Yeah.
Keep in your car simple things. An air gauge that you can check once a week yourself. Have your battery tested a couple times a year, probably free most of the place you go to. Snow blade, get your car ready, have some water in the car, have a blanket. It's the truth, though. Have you ever been stuck in traffic for a long, long time? You seem to freeze, you're waiting. How about if you got stuck in a snowbank?
Right, exactly. And you hear stories about that. That happens.
Absolutely.
And if you have a blanket, you have maybe a little bit of food, some snacks, some water that hopefully won't freeze.
That's right.
You're all set.
But I think every garage you go to will do the same things for you. Check your air pressure, check your battery, make sure your windshield washer is full. We talked about that. You guys talked about it earlier. And good winter blades, and you should be ready for driving.
All right, Nick Torello, thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
Be safe out there, no doubt about that.